It's incredibly exciting and nerve-wracking as well, to be honest. As you can tell from the buzz around the office, everyone is really excited. There's real energy about the whole of the team. We really feel that we can do exactly what we've got, but even bigger and better. And all we really want to do is deliver the top level service to clients. We're really investing heavily in the team themselves. We have a great team here at Barton, and I'm very, very proud of them. We're focusing on the technology, which we've not necessarily been able to do so in the past, and also in training. We want a top level of client communication. We want the clients to be happy throughout the whole process, and for that reason alone, we have focused a lot on training, a lot on technology, so that our team are happy and confident that they can deliver a top level of client service. It feels like a lifetime. I started in the late 90s, early noughties, really at a time, it was the birth of lifetime mortgages. I see equity release as my child, really. It started off as a baby back in the late 90s and has now grown into, I'd probably call a teenager, young adult. So it's really when the schemes became acceptable and very popular with clients. And I started off just myself and my secretary at the time. And I soon developed a real interest in that area. And I've now built a team of, over 40 people now who all share my passion, which is a real interest in what we do, and also just a desire to help out the clients and to give them as good a service as possible. Back in the days, back in the late 90s, we only had a very limited offering of lenders. There were 2 or 3 lenders. We now have the likes of, there's Aviva in the market. Legal & General came in not that long ago, which was a huge moment for the industry to have somebody as widely a household name as Legal & General. We've now got Nationwide in the market, as well as many other lenders. Canada Life came in, of course they're an international name, a multi-billion pound company, and that's really kind of opened up the whole market. So to have these household names in, it's really caught people's interest within them, so that people are more trustworthy of the sector. It was always historically, it hasn't always had that. And the range of products themselves has grown from a very rigid product, which is why I kind of compare it to a baby going into an adult. It started off with you can borrow this and that's it, to now you can borrow this but have a small reserve pot, or you can pay the money off as you go along. The whole regime of the penalty system, which was always a very big criticism of the sector, that's now changed to almost like the normal mortgage market with a fixed penalty over a shorter period of time. This sector is, whenever I get 5 minutes to sit back and relax and think about the sector, it's staggering as to how it has grown over the last 25 years. There are so many reasons that people take out a lifetime mortgage. It can be anything. It's entirely up to the clients what they want to do it for, but more often than not, it's to help out the family. So maybe a family member's made redundant or going through divorce, so they're providing that family member with a lump sum. It may be to pay off their own debt. So you'd be stunned at how many people go into retirement, sadly, with existing mortgages or the interest-only mortgages, from the 1980s, and those had to be paid off. People would take out a lifetime mortgage for tax planning. We don't often see the frivolous spending that you see advertised on television, so it's not for motorhomes or for holidays in Barbados. Some of that goes on. We do have some luxury spending, but that's almost as a byproduct of, I'll do this, I'll give some money to the children because it'll save tax, or if I go into a care home, it will go anyway, so I'll happily gift to the children. It's always very personal to the clients, and that's why we try to offer a personal service, because we know that there is no such thing as a typical client. Everyone is different. I've not even thought of case numbers. We've done well over 200,000 cases, I would say, over all the time I've been involved in equity release. But I don't tend to think of the numbers. Clients are people, they're individuals, they're names. You're not a case reference. So for us, that's hugely important. I would never want the client feeling that they're just another case number for Barton Law. And that's what we, as a team, like to instill within anybody that joins us, is that the clients are individuals. They are John and Jane, they are Peter and Mary, or Mr. and Mrs. Brown, or whatever. They're individuals. So we like to very much offer a professional yet a personal service for clients, so that almost that they feel that they're part of our extended family.